Hi everybody, happy Sephora sale day for all you rouges and influencers and everybody else. How are you guys doing today? So it's been a minute since I had a chance to post, so I'm going to do it today. So I am posting in my bathroom again. Forgive me for that. I have been working really hard and at my other job at the hospital, so it's just been a crazy couple of weeks. So forgive me for not posting, but hopefully my location right now will change. I'm trying to get some things together with that, but we'll talk about it in another video. So let's get started. We have got some good things I can recommend to you that I have tried that I do like. So first I'm going to go with what's on my face. So if you're not already subscribed, please join my little humble channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to push that notification bell so you can be notified of any videos that I happen to post. I don't have a specific date for you just yet, but like what times I will be uploading. But just be aware and just kind of look out for me a little bit. We like to just be family here. I like to just kind of, you guys get to know me, I get to know you. You let me know some things, what you like to see. I know we need to get me out the bathroom, but that's okay. We're in this together. This is like your humble starting beginning. So when we get a little bit better, we can do a whole lot better. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get started today. Okay, so hopefully I will not be before you long. So you guys know the Sephora sale is going right now. Today is Friday. I'm going to be posting this today after I finish it. So I am excited. I did my little makeup today just a few minutes ago. It probably took me an hour, not 2 hours to do because I wanted to do something a little different. But I'm going to start with what's on my face that I could absolutely recommend. So first off, there are a lot of foundations that I can recommend to you, but the ones I've been going back and forth with on my high-end spectrum is the ones I'm just going to show to you. It's not that I haven't got a chance to use my other foundations. It's just I've been on my drugstore kick right now, but I do love my high-end, and when I use most of my high-ends, these are the main 2 or 3 that I use. So really the 3 foundations I've been going back and forth. So if you don't know already, the Makeup by Mario foundation, the natural finish foundation, the Surreal Natural Finish, this is my favorite foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. I have the shade 25 warm and 24 neutral. I wasn't sure which shade I could get at the time, but I knew 25 warm would work, but I wasn't sure if it was too dark or too much. And I knew it had a little bit of oxidization, but it's not too bad. So I've been wearing mostly a 25 warm, but today I kind of mixed a little bit with my 24 neutral, and it's definitely like just straight on match of my skin tone. So I can get away with a 24 neutral. So if you're my skin type or skin match of some sort, and I run under golden undertones, so some neutrals is a maybe not. It just depends on the undertone with that neutral. But I really do enjoy these foundations. They are so nice. Excuse me for the packaging being all messy right now, but gives you a hint that I have been using it. I don't use very much when I use my foundations, but these are just as beautiful and natural finish. You have to shake them every time you use them. Highly recommend that. But these are just natural finish. Looks like your skin. It's just a really pretty natural you, if that makes. I mean, it looks like you just evened out your skin if you had any blemishes or anything like that. I really have been enjoying these, and I try to use them on occasionally when I just want to just grab my favorite foundations. So that's one of them. I highly recommend that. I think it's I'm not sure if it's good for dry skin or I know it's good for oily skin, but it hasn't done anything bad for my skin. I just, prep your skin really well. I do use a primer, like a blur, pore minimizing, smoothing kind of primer. And sometimes I don't even wear a primer, so I just like just a nice smoothness. I don't have any texture on my skin, but it's just a little bit of pigmentation in every little different places, but not as bad. So I've been having really good skin days, but this is a beautiful foundation. Highly recommend. My other favorite foundation I have been using quite a lot, mostly when I get a chance to, is this LYS Skin Tint in the stick. Girls, guys, I don't know where you are right now in life, but you need to go and grab this stick, okay? This is the most beautiful skin tint of high-end that I've ever used, and I don't use that much high-end stuff. I'm just your basic girl next door, likes makeup, enjoys it, and like I need something that is like a good skin finish, and I can just swipe on and blend, and it's smooth. Like I just like quick and easy these days. So I don't like too much muss and fuss and all the things where it's like it dries down too quick. So this beautiful, highly, highly, highly recommend. LYS. I mean, I'm not sponsoring, I'm not getting sponsored to say this, but if you have this stick and you use it every day, you need to get a backup. I'm not completely all the way through this, but like I said, I've been using a little bit of my drugstore stuff, but when I want to grab something, it's either Makeup by Mario or this one. This, I mean, it's butter, okay? It is butter. It's gorgeous. I can't even say, it's just really fresh on your skin. It feels lightweight. You don't even feel like you have a lot. You don't need a lot when you do use this. It's really pretty. It goes on smooth on the skin. I have normal to oily skin, so that should tell you, just prep your skin really well. Hydrate, definitely drink a lot of water, of course, but hydrate your skin, but moisturize. But this will go on really creamy, and just, depending on what kind of brush you use. I'm definitely one of those ones that I like where is that? I love my Laura Mercier brush. And this is like my favorite brush. This is one I got from when I ordered the foundation. And I just use this a lot, and you can just kind of press it in, and it has this little square kind of angle. So if you can find a brush like that that really gets into the under eyes and all the crevices and really buff it in, gorgeous everyday wear. I really have been enjoying this a lot. So very easy, not a problem. The other foundation I can tell you that I have used, just on a sparingly, just on times when I just want to change it up, is the Fenty Skin Tint. You probably know I'm pretty much like, I like full coverage, but I like medium to full coverage because I feel like I don't have a lot to cover, but I just like to be evened out. So for me, this Fenty Skin Tint, it's beautiful. It's hydrating. It's a little bit glowy, a little bit dewy, and for me, that is mostly, I have normal to oily skin, and on days it can get oily, and just depending on what stuff like what kind of skincare I use, which is pretty much my everyday skincare. But there's a little product that is not Sephora, but I have to mention that to you in another video. But it's just a nice little pore controlling and little oil control. So I don't use very much of it with my moisturizer. So I just use that on my face and let that sit, and it doesn't dry out my skin. So even I can wear this glowy, dewy kind of skin tint. And when you set it with a powder, it still gives you a little hint of glow, but it does kind of set everything in place. So I like this. It's hydrating. It's moisturizing. You don't feel like you're cakey or anything like that. So highly recommend this. If you don't already have it, what are you waiting for? Run, don't walk, enjoy. Just like with this LYS Skin Tint stick, run, don't walk. Like, run, get it. If it's on sale, thank me later. Okay, thank me later. So that's really the only three foundations I want to kind of give you on the ones that I use kind of back and forth with. But next up is concealers. Now, I love the LYS. Let's just start with that one. I love the LYS one that they recently had, because I think they just discontinued it. But I did get a backup on that one. It was in a tube. Let me see if I can find that for you. One second. Okay, I'm back. So they recently had, they had this foundation, not foundation, but it's concealer from LYS. This was the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer, and this is what the packaging looked like. Now, I got me an extra one because I ran out of my other one because I used it like crazy, and it's a really good light medium coverage. And on some days, like I use like a little bit of corrector and I use this. It's a beautiful finish for every day. It's good for mature skin. It's good for young skin, depending on what you want for like that no makeup look. It's just effortless. So this was the old packaging, which I got me another one before they discontinued it. But now they have this new one that is just really, really creamy. It's just as creamy as the other one, but they just upped the ante with it. So they have this little sponge foot. Like, I feel like sometimes you can either love or hate the sponge, but I've used this a few times already, just to test it out because I wanted to try it. And I'm like, I love LYS. I'm like, why would you discontinue that? This other one, like, it was just as pretty and light and everything. This one, you don't need very much. It's very creamy. So this one I can definitely recommend to you if you like more of that full body coverage type of thing. For us under your eyes. I can't even talk right now. If you like a really good under eye concealer with moisturizing, not drying to the under eyes, definitely give this a try as well. You don't need very much. Like I said, it's very creamy. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's like, it's good pigment. It's very good pigmentation, so a little bit goes a long way. And you want to use like a brush to smooth it out, or a sponge if you want. But this really gives a really great coverage, as you can tell. And it is so lightweight, and it brightens the eye. It's so pretty. I don't know how they did this. This formula is just as good, if not better, as the other one. But definitely give this a try. Highly recommend that one as well. So if you like the first one, you'll love the new version, the new formula of it. So definitely check out LYS. I'm going to highly recommend LYS all the time because that's like my brand. That's like my favorite. I can't speak about them enough. I would love to work with them one day. So LYS, if you're listening, contact your girl through Instagram or this channel. I will link my Instagram whole, page. Let a girl know we need to talk because I just love your stuff. I can't even gasp. Like, I need all your lipstick stuff too. So, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Dare I say, next up. Oh, as I drop stuff. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, another concealer. Let's just start with our concealers. Another concealer I can definitely recommend to you is from Amy Cole. I think that's how you pronounce it. She has a brightening concealer as well, and I have been using this. This is the orange packaging. I have been using this mixing with my other concealers, even with my drugstore concealers, and this is so pretty. It's very brightening. If you want a bright eye, if you like a natural concealer and you just want that extra brightening, add a little bit of this to it. When you want like a natural, even complexion kind of look, but you want just a little bit brightening, and even your powder doesn't do enough brightening, add a little bit of this mixed in with your concealer and your neutral concealer, and I promise you, I have been using this for a little bit, about all the time. This is very brightening, but I don't know if you can see that, but this is so brightening. Like, I have it on right now. I mixed it in with my other concealer that I'll talk about in a minute, but this is so brightening and so pretty. It lightens up your eyes. If you have like dark circles and you want to kind of combat that, take like a medium concealer or like your natural skin tone concealer, add a little bit of this, and what I do is mix it with a little brush, like put it on like a little tap on my hand and mix it on my hand, and then kind of tap it with a brush and go all around. This will give you such the brightest look of an eye that I can't even tell you. It's like, what are you doing? Are you awake? Yep. Looks like you got caffeine. Looks like a caffeine hookup. So Amy Cole really did something with her brand. I have a matching powder. I haven't got to use that as much, but it is a brightening powder, so that and this does work really well together. But this is a brightening eye. I have it on right now. Let me just bring it in a little bit. So this is definitely the Makeup by Mario foundation, which I have on right now, the concealer. Also, which I'll just mention it right now, I have on his his concealer as well. Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin. I mix a little bit of this and this one, the Amy Cole, and I just mix a little bit on the back of my hand, and I just use the brush and just really brighten on my under eye and my top eye for my lid, and just kind of blended it really well. And then I went in with a sponge just to kind of smooth it out, and I tell you, it's just the prettiest, like, brightening of your eyes that you need to look like you're awake when you've had 12 hours, 24 hours of long, hard nights, even working at the hospital, and you need to look like you're awake when you are so tired. To kind of get away from that, this is the concealer for you. I promise. This is brightening. This is, I won't say life-changing, but it does wake you up a little bit. So definitely look on Sephora and look at Amy Cole's concealer. I don't know if it'll do well if you have dry under eyes, but if you do, just moisturize under your eyes. But a little bit of this goes a long way if you really want that bright look. So definitely check that out. So let me get you back to another concealer. Okay, so I recently just talked about, the Makeup by Mario. Love this concealer. It is self-setting, but I do find myself just having to set with this. So I had 2 shades of this, but I had to get one from the last Sephora sale to get a little bit darker shade for me. So you can mix those 2 together for the light and medium shades that you may have. Or if you just have like a normal shade that blends in with everything, you want a natural finish, but you want a little bit of brightening, you can use this one. Either one will work really, really good. I just happen to have this one out, and I've been using this one even with my drugstore one. So that tells you this is in the rotation like all the time. So I'm just about out of one of my drugstore lightning, like a light color concealer, and I've been using this in the place of it, and it works just as good, if not better. So this is highly recommended. Makeup by Mario. If you like self-setting, but you still need to set it, I always try to do that. This is very pretty, and it dries really quick, so you have to work a little bit at a time before you just do it here and there. So it does dry really quick, but you want to approach it really quick and work it very quickly and smooth it out as quickly as you can, but it does leave you a really beautiful finish. So been liking that for a few times I have been using it. Okay, another concealer. I didn't repurchase this one, but as you can tell, I have used it over a few times. It's just a little bit separating right now, but this is the Hourglass, the concealer. This is such a another creamy foundation. It's not heavy at all. I'm trying to work some of the product down, but this is such a really creamy, lightweight concealer. I have been enjoying this, and it's just as buttery. And let me just show you consistency. It's a little dope, but I ordered the mini because I wasn't sure if I would like it or not. But this is just so nice and very, it does kind of give you a really good coverage. It's not a medium to full coverage. It's really good. Well, I want to say it's like a medium to full coverage on me. Let's just be honest. It's, you know, a little bit goes a long way, but it's like medium-ish to me. Medium-ish, almost full coverage for me. Because I don't ever use that much. Because I do like my concealer. I do like a color corrector. Then I use like a little bit of concealer on top of that. And then when I do my foundation, then I use a little bit more if I just need it. So it's about medium coverage. If you like that, if you want full coverage, just add a little bit more. But don't add too much because it can feel heavy. But this is really a lightweight concealer. And it is buildable, but you don't want to build it up too much because you will have a cakey face and nobody wants to look like a crinkle cookie. Okay, I highly, repeatedly say this a lot. Do not cake up your face or even your under eyes because that can age you like 15 years. You do not want that. So a little bit goes a long way with any of these products. Just blend well, smooth it out, and everything will work out just fine, okay? Just trust your girl over here. But this Hourglass is really, really pretty. Enjoying that as well. The only one I don't have here with me, I have purchased a few times, which I might wind up having to get that in a bigger one. But just because I have other ones I'm trying to use up. but it's the NARS concealer, the Radiant NARS concealer. I think that's a little bit of brightening too. That one I've gotten, the mini one is that one as well, and I repurchased that one. That is a really nice concealer as well. As soon as I finish that medium one, I will see if I'm gonna repurchase that in a bigger one or not. I don't know yet, but that's something that's a really good concealer. So if you like NARS, that's a good one to get. Okay, so let's talk about powders. Now, I originally mentioned this powder. Now, I have got really to use this a few times so far. I've been using some other powders right now, and it's been, one was drugstore and one is from Tarte. The creaseless Tarte powder, the new one that they came out, and it's a looser powder. Girl, that is gorgeous. That's, I have no words, okay? That is a really beautiful, seamless under eye blurring powder. Now, I'm a girl of an older age. I'm I just turned 45 this year, so I'm all about the blur. Not the vision, but the blur, okay? So for me, I enjoy a good blur under eye. I like soft blurs, not so much that you just don't look like yourself. I like very soft, subtle, just everyday, nice complexion, I guess you will. But something that was really nice under the eye, lightweight, and that the Tarte creaseless powder. I don't know if Sephora has it, but definitely check it out. If not, check the website. That is a good powder. Oh my gosh. This Amy Cole powder, this here, the few times I have tried it, it is good. It is brightening. It matches the concealer completely well. So if you want a bright eye, I mean, stir the pot, get into it, okay? I don't use this as much because, like I said, I've been using two other powders, but this is a good brightening powder as well. But for me, I think because of my under eyes, because I'm not really dry under my eyes or anything, I think for me it might be, depending on what I've used or what, which I really don't change anything of my skincare when I use this. But I think it might be just either a little drying on me, and I have normal to oily skin, or it just feels powdery. And I don't ever use that much. So I will definitely be using this again. But it is a brightening powder when you want that bright, not ghostly white, but it just leaves you kind of a bright eye. If you like a brightening powder with this, check out Amy Cole. So far, I'm liking her products. You may not like everything from a brand, but so far, not so bad. Enjoying it. Another powder. Makeup by Mario, soft, surreal satin, soft sculpt powder. This is what I'm wearing under my eyes right now. This is a beautiful powder as well. I don't know why I stopped using it. Like I said, I've been using back and forth with two other ones, but I put this in my rotation to use it every day. This is so pretty under the eyes. It's soft. It's like not cakey. It's just looks like you. It looks like a better version of you. I cannot speak about Makeup by Mario's products enough so far. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. This just really gives you just a really nice overlook complexion. It's not drying. For me, I only use very little of it, so it's going to take me a while to go through this. But this is a very pretty powder, and I'm in the shade medium dark honey. So I like a little brightness, but like, you know, a little glowy. You know what I mean? So we like this. Setting powder. Now, I don't have maybe but two powders that I can recommend to you. And one I got from QVC, but I know it's on Sephora as well. This one is the Laura Mercier powder. So I know everybody knows about the Laura Mercier powders for under eyes. I have certain powders, like as you see, that I use for that. This one is all over powder. This translucent loose setting powder. This is such a pretty lightweight powder. I got it all over my face right now too. So this is one of my high-end moment days. So this leaves you very like pressed and like matte. I do have, like I said, I have oily skin, like normal to oily. And on days like this on the spring, I do get very oily. So this is a powder I can say it will not cake up your skin or your pores. It's so lightweight. It's so pretty. It's like I go in with the sponge, and oh my gosh, I've used this sponge so much I had to wash it, and I've used it so many times. So I use like a little brush. What I use like here is a nice big thick stiff brush, and it's a little bit of the powder. You dust it off like that and just do that, and you just kind of go all over your face with it. And it's not much that you use, but then afterwards I use this Laura Mercier sponge that it came with, and I just kind of use a little bit of pinch from the from this sponge, and I just dab off whatever little bit that's on there, and I just go tapping like all around, and even where I put the setting powder under my eye, I even kind of press that in lightly, so it just smooths really nicely, and it leaves you such a really pretty effect. Like, it's not powdery, it's not cakey, it's just, let me bring you in again. I mean, we got to see. This is just really, really pretty. I can't tell you enough. It's a little bit of powder with a little bit of effort, but not much. Like, it's just so lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, which is the effect we're going for. So definitely highly recommend that powder. If you don't already have the under eye powders that they already have, definitely get that. I think we all know about those. Okay, really quick, some other ones. Okay, also, I did forget another good under eye powder that you can use that I do enjoy. The Huda Beauty little mini powders, blurring powder. Now, I know they have the pressed powder now, but I still have the little mini one that I'm still using. Very good for blurring under the eyes, just as nice and very pretty. And this one, I have the shading Canufa. So, if you don't already have the loose one, get the pressed one. I'm sure it's just as beautiful, but I highly recommend that one as well. Okay, what else? Oh, bronzers. That's what we need to work on. Okay, bronzers. So, you know, if you don't know, where have you been? LYS, for the win. You need to have these in your life. Okay, I have the shade Courage, and I have the shade Strength. I use these on my face today, and I blend the two. Now, the one Strength is a little bit deeper. But I do enjoy that. It's very, very pigmented, but it is, oh, this one's the Strength one, but this is Strength. It is such a pretty natural kind of bronzer. I enjoy this immensely. The Strength one is very pigmented. A little bit of this goes a long way. Just going like on the contour sort of ways on your cheek and go through the nose. I do that and blend out. I mean, I can't say enough about these. This is like the top #1 bronzer everybody uses now. Like, I had mine a while ago when I had Ipsy account. They sent me one, and then I bought, I think it was another Ipsy account that it's same Ipsy account or something, because I don't know if I bought this one or not. But it was the Strength one, and I got that one and fell in love with it. Always use. You can't go wrong with LYS. I mean, you have to be blind not to love them. They're awesome. Okay. They also have the little mini ones. I think they're still up in Sephora right now. They have the little mini bronzers and the highlighters. This highlight, girl, honey, let me introduce you if you don't already have the bigger one. That highlight, holy smokes. Can you say holy smokes? I'm like, this highlight is for not just anybody of, I mean, this is not just for anybody. This is like if you want a glow within a glow within a glow. You want to see from Mars. You can blur this out or like smooth it out and blend it out to where it can be very subtle, but you will still have that afterglow that'll make everybody blush. Okay? This will give you the glow that will be sitting by candlelight with your sweetheart. This is gorgeous. I don't have it on right now, but this is beautiful. Okay, I got the mini, and this was one I wanted to get, but I got the mini ones. So glad I did. And they have the small mini bronzers along with it. Definitely check them out. This is like a little set you can get at Sephora. So definitely get those little sets. Try them out if you're not sure about the LYS. I mean, come to my channel, I'll let you know. But definitely check those out. I do have the blushes with those as well. Don't forget about those. The Makeup by Mario blushes. Now, I cannot find the one I have been using like crazy when I want a little bit of a orangey, peachy look. But it's the his blush the plumping the Surreal Plumping Blush, I believe. I think that's what it's called. And I got it in the shade like an orange, like a coral orange. I'm beyond, I have no words. Okay, that is the blush of the spring, of summer. When you want a sun-kissed look, literally, you need to get that blush. If I can find it, I will show it in another video. But definitely get that one. They have numerous of shades, but that orange, run. Like, don't, like, speed walk. You need that in your life. I kid you not. That is such a pretty, like, I have a few orangey, peachy tones that I like wearing for the spring and summer, and I usually stay true to that. Like, I like peachy tone, I like soft pinks, like pinky mauves, a little bit of browns, like toasty colors in the spring and summer. So that's like what I use on my sort of daily. But those, oh my god, that's pigmented, so a little bit of that goes a long way. It's so pretty. It just leaves you very glowy and spirited. It looks like a juicy orange. And my round face can handle it. So if you're in the mood for another good orange blush, definitely check out Makeup by Mario. I have another one here. This is one I have on my cheeks right now. This is his, I think it's just a regular, let's see. This is the Soft Pop powder blush. And this is in the shade Desert Rose. So I have this one. This is really pretty. It's just a nice little neutral. Like I said, it depends on like the tones that I go for. Soft neutrals I like. Something that goes over that. Just as pretty. So highly recommend that shade if you like something neutral, something soft every day you can wear. This is a really, really good shade for that. Now another one, I would never think I would actually recommend something from this because, I mean, this lady has been duped for the longest now because apparently she knows what she's doing, Miss Charlotte Tilbury. Now, I have one of her blushes, and I had the Peach Gasm. I have that on my face as well. So I have that and this Makeup by Mario Rose, Desert Rose together. So I kind of blended that together along with another blush that I'm going to mention. But I would never think I would mention this, but this is a really pretty blush. I know of a dupe one if you want my opinion on it, and I'll do a sort of my own version of dupes, but this is a very pretty blush. So if you want this blush and you're Rouge, you get 20% off, you get 10% off your insider, and it, you know, all the other things. Definitely check her out. This is pretty. I'm going to use this up first before I even repurchase anything, if I'm going to repurchase it. But this is very pretty. So definitely get your hands on that. Another blush that I have used, and I think this is like my second or third time using it, to be honest, because I have another shade. It's a red one from House Labs. So when I bought this in, I think it was 2 years ago, I bought this and I'm thinking, okay, I could try this one out. And I love the packaging. It kind of sold me on that. But I'm like, I like to get something from Lady Gaga because I love her. And this pink here is such a pretty pink. It's pigmented. So a little bit goes a long way on that as well. But you can use this as a blush and a lip product. So it's a cheek and lip product. So a 2-for-1. Normally, for me, I'm a little skeptical on things that are 2 for the price of 1. I mean, I like it. But if sometimes it doesn't work on your cheek and then it can work better on your lips, that's what I do. So this was, this shade is, let's see, I have the shade Watermelon. This is a glossy watermelon here. And the pink one I have is Glassy Rosette. So this is Glassy Rosette, the one I just showed. And it's really, really pretty pink. And this is the watermelon one. And this one I wanted to use as like a lip color, because you can definitely use that. So this is really pretty. Or you can use it as a cheek. So I may use that in another video as well. But this one is very nice. So pigmented, I 1. You know, 1 out of 5. I give it a good 5. Good pigmentation, good blendability. It's not patchy on me at all. It smooths out when you do like your creams first and everything. So House Labs, if they're on Sephora for sale, grab those. You won't be sorry. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. All right, next up. Okay, so another blush real quick. Soft Pinch Blur. It's a matte effect cocoon, I guess you could say. But this is the Rare Beauty cream blush, and I got the shade Alive. This is another really pretty orangey shade. I have used this about twice already. This is almost like your Makeup by Mario, but it's a little bit more creamier. Oh my gosh, that is such pretty. Such pretty. But it's just really, really pretty. It's a nice little blush orange tone. I don't know if you can really see it through my phone, but it is very pretty as well. I'm kind of getting together all my makeup for my spring, summer looks that I'm going to be using. So it's like we're going to do a little separation for things I really need to use a lot more of. But this is gorgeous. It's very pigmented, so use a little bit goes a long way. I'm sure like her liquid blushes, but definitely give these little the little blush kind of, I want to say it's like almost like a cushion, but it's more buttery. So give these ones a try if you haven't already. Highly recommend that. It's a bouncy blush, see? A bouncy blush. This is really, really pretty. So definitely give that a try. I need to use that more. Oh my goodness. When I can't use my Makeup by Mario, I need to use that one. Just my shade. Love it. Okay, what else are we looking at right now? Oh. Okay, so I realize I'm a little bit all over the place, so let me get all my stuff together. The other bronzers I can tell you about are Makeup by Mario's bronzers. I know I was talking about blush, but just gotta get a little happy with the blushes, I guess. So, the Makeup by Mario bronzer, Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. Now, I've used this numerous of times. I've kind of made a dent in mine already. This is something beautiful. It's pigmented. It's like the cream to powder kind of a bronzer. It's like a sculpting powder. And this really sculpts your face when you just want a nice little even sculpt for the day. Or, you know, it could be for like an event that you're going to, or whatever that you are in or about. This is a really pretty enhancing kind of sculpting bronzer. I've used this a few times, like I mentioned. A little bit goes a long way with this because you have to dip in there and then use it on your hand to get a little bit more of the product off and just kind of sculpt where you want it. And for me, it's like right here to kind of gauge where my cheeks are. And then I do a little bit more perimeter here and just kind of blend sort of in that 3 so that you can kind of sculpt out your face the way you want. This is very pretty, pigmented, but love it so far. Definitely get a lot of use out of that. His bronzer, and I have this shade, it's a blurring bounce dark, the shade dark bronzer. I have this one on a little bit over the LYS bronzer. A little bit of this goes a long way. Haven't hit pan on it yet, but this is a really pretty bronzer. It's very pigmented, so a little bit of this goes a long way. Enjoy this immensely as well. Like I said, I love Makeup by Mario. Like, I would love to work with him as well. Just putting that out there. One day we will conversate, okay? Really quick. So, LYS, another powder. She came out with this last year, I believe. And this is like a triple, what's a true enhancement. I'm sorry. These words are so small. Why do they write them so small? But anyway, this is like a true enhancement powder. It's like a finishing powder. And it's a little small packaging, which I think is really cute. But honestly, you need to finish your makeup. Like, I cannot use this powder without, you know, after I finish my makeup and just do a nice little over finishing powder. Like, I know Hourglass has this, but LYS has hers. You need to get this. Okay, it leaves you such a nice little glow. And that's what I have after spraying my face. And with setting spray, you let it dry. And you just kind of finish this off in little places where you want to glow. Or if you're missing a little dry, like a little dry patches in your face or something, definitely just moisturize a lot. But when you want to get a little bit of that glow back, this brings it back to you. So highly recommend it. I got 2 of them. Didn't realize I ordered one. Or when I ordered one, I didn't realize I ordered another one. So I did get 2 of these, so I will not be without. So this is very, very pretty. Let's see, I think I'm in like the medium deep shade. This is the medium deep shade. This is very, very pretty. Cannot not finish my face or my makeup without this. This is such a pretty look. Even during the summer, the winter time, such a pretty look. You need that in your place. So, you definitely need that. Need it, need it, need it. Let me put this down here. Okay, so I don't want to be before you too long because I'm probably running low. Okay, we're gonna hurry this up. So, really quick, oh my goodness, the eyeshadows from Makeup by Mario. So you guys know about his eyeshadow things here, little eyeshadow sticks, creamy eyeshadows. I have about 3 of these. I ordered 1 more, so these are very pretty. I'll link the shades down, but these are really nice and one and done. If you need that kind of time, you don't have time to just sit and do a fully eyeshadow powder situation. These are really pretty. You can put like eyeshadow powder over top, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend it because it just makes your lids a little more drier. Just use this, and if you want, do like a little touch of shimmer. Goes a long way. It's so pretty for every day and really quick. Enjoy these. Lo and behold, I am wearing this today. This is Makeup by Mario's mascara, and I got this in the shade brown. I just ordered the black one. This is giving life to my eyes. Okay, I love a good brown mascara, and it's hard for me to find a good dark brown mascara that looks like you are wearing mascara without looking like you are scared by a ghost or something. Okay, for people of color, this is like the brown mascara you need. I don't normally, for me and me getting this channel and this journey with you guys, I don't think normally I would ever, recommend a high-end mascara. Like, there are a couple that I have tried that I would definitely recommend, but drugstore has just got it. But this formula is awesome. We'll be wearing this a lot more during the summer because it's just really fresh. It doesn't look like a lot. It just looks like your eyes have been picked up and lifted. I have not experienced anything like my lashes going down because I have curly lashes already. So this is enjoyable. You would love this. If you don't already have the brown one, pick it up for every day. It's such a nice one. But I do have another mascara to tell you about, but that'll be in another video. So, but this good formula is not too dry, it's not too wet. It's just a nice gliding. It does separate your lashes, gives you a little bit voluminosity, just a little bit, but it does lengthen and separate. But like if you do a little bit more on the edges, you definitely get that little bit of volume on your eyes. But it's such a really pretty for every day. Such a really pretty mascara for every day. So I definitely am enjoying that. That definitely will be more in the springtime. Lip glosses, really quick. Gizu, love these glosses. I ordered 2 more. So this is one in sticky toffee and milk mocha. These are pretty. I've worn these a few times during the fall and winter time. So these are very, very pigmented and luscious on the lips. Highly, highly recommend. Highly recommend those. And LYS's lip glosses, lipsticks. I'm wearing one right now. I think it just kind of faded off right now, but I will reapply it for you really quick. Okay, really quick. I'm going to reapply this. This is LYS lip balm or lipstick, and this is in the shade CEO. This is awesome, gorgeous, and great for spring. If you don't already have these, you need to look her up because this is gorgeous. Definitely is a rotation for spring and summer. Everyday look. I loved it. This is the shade CEO. I also have the shade Visionary. So definitely will be getting more of these. Very glossy, moisturizing, comfortable on the lips. You'll love them. I think that's about it. I do have a couple of eyeshadows I can always mention to you, but I will link them down in the description box as well. So you guys enjoy your Sephora sale. Don't forget to link and subscribe. Let me know some things you're getting that maybe I can look at. I've already made my order already. The new eyeshadow from Makeup by Mario, the original, I just ordered that. So you'll be looking forward to that right now. I am wearing the Nature shade palette on my eyes right now, just in case you're wondering. Very, very pretty. Enjoying it immensely. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit long video, but I love you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see me do besides come out the bathroom. But I will see you guys in another video, and you guys have a good day. Bye.